Hello everybody, I'm so excited to introduce to you the second group of Super Chat 2022 finalists. As in the previous episodes, this time our finalists will have to answer 3 identical questions that our judges came up with. So, let's start.
Hello Malaysia, congratulations. So great to see you again on Super Chat.
Thank you so much, Ivan. Glad to be here.
Are you ready for your 3 most important questions in Super Chat?
Okay, let's do it.
Right. Thank you again to our judges who came up with these questions. This is the question from Rina.
Okay.
What would you do differently in life if you knew that nobody could judge you?
I don't think so. I think there's nothing else you can do differently. I think in life there's a lot of comments, regardless whether you're doing great or you're doing bad. So nothing I would change. I'll just be myself.
Great. Thank you, Mel.
Thank you.
Next question. When you are 80 years old,
okay, specific.
What do you think would matter most to you in life?
80 years old. I think just enjoying, life, because you're at the end of life, you have spent 80 years living as a person, doing great, doing good. Yeah, just having fun. I think that's the most important thing in life. Don't you agree?
That's a perfect option.
Yes.
Totally agree.
Definitely.
This is my plan as well. Question number 3 from Valentina.
Oh, okay.
If you could sit down with political leaders of the world to discuss the mental health crisis, what would your message be for them?
If I get that opportunity to actually meet with political leaders, I would really strongly emphasize on the importance of mental health education in schools. I think a lot of time in schools we are getting bullied, we're seeing youth killing themselves, ending their life because of peer pressure, because of bullies. So it's very important to educate younger people, youth, that mental health is very important. Mental health is the base, it's the mindset you have in life. So in order for you to be a better person, you need to have a strong mental health. Because without your mind, there's nothing else you can do. You see, if without my mind, I wouldn't be here.
Good answer. Thank you, Mal.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Namibia. So happy to see you again on Super Chat.
Thank you so much for being here.
Are you ready for the final round of questions?
I'm very ready.
3 questions.
3 questions.
Yes.
Okay.
From our judges.
Okay.
What would you do differently in life if you knew that nobody could judge you?
What would I do differently in life? I would definitely be less mindful of criticism. I think I would be more free in the things that I want to do, and I wouldn't be afraid to jump, because a lot of the times when it comes to our dreams, we're so afraid to just get off of that hill and jump because of what people may say about you or how difficult it may be. So I would definitely just go for my dreams and not hold back at all.
Thank you, Julita.
Yeah.
Your next question is, when you're 80 years old, what do you think would matter most to you in life?
Having lived my dream. It's very funny that you asked that question, because when you work in a hospital, I'm a medical doctor, you get to see a lot of patients at the end of their lives. And around them, a lot of the times you see their families, taking care of them, turning them. And if they don't have any families, they have nurses that are doing that for them. I want, at the end of my life, when I'm 80 and I'm old and I can't even feed myself, to know that I have lived a life full of purpose. I want to know that I'm dying without any gift or any talent, that I've used it in this life. I think that's very important, and being here doing Supra, that's one of the things that I really want to achieve. I don't want to walk around life and thinking, oh, I could have done Miss Supra when I was 25, 26, but I never did. So yeah, that's the one thing that I'll definitely
Thank you, Julie. It's a great answer.
Thank you.
And your question number 3 is, if you could sit down with political leaders of the world to discuss the mental health crisis, what would your message be for them?
When it comes to mental health, there is no limitation. You and I can be affected directly or indirectly. and it comes from various things, stresses, work, anything can happen. And I'll talk to the world leaders and plead to them and just make them realize that they could also be suffering from a mental illness, and it's very important that we shed light, especially on this very, very critical topic, especially in this era of social media where it's very, very difficult to keep your head up high in moments where you're being criticized almost every single time. I think world leaders need to come together, and it's very important that not only them but us as a community as well, because the decisions that they make cannot be put into play if we ourselves as a community do not support people with mental illnesses, if we have stigma against them, if when somebody talks about depression you say, oh, you're a man and you shouldn't be crying, you shouldn't be sad. I think it's important that even though I sit down with the world leaders, it's also important that we convey the message to the community as well.
Thank you very much, Jolita, and good luck in Miss Supranational.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Netherlands. Happy to see you on Super Chat again.
Hi, I'm really excited to be here as well.
Are you ready for the 3 most important questions on Super Chat this year?
Definitely, let's go.
Let's go. What would you do differently in life if you knew that nobody could judge you?
Okay, so for me, since I was a little girl, I had this, right now when I look back on it, I feel like it was a waste of time. I should not have done that. But I was very, shy, and I didn't like to speak out on my thoughts because I was scared that people might judge me for my ideas, for what I believe in. But now that I'm older and more confident, I'm standing strongly in my shoes, I believe that you need to fight for what you believe in. So looking back on little me, I wish I was more confident.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you.
Next question to you. When you are 80 years old, what do you think would matter most to you in life?
I believe having friends and family around you is something really important at an older age, because 80 is not old, but older. For me personally, I'm really a family person. I love having people around me. I love spending time with them. And I think if I would have no one at that age, it might get really lonely. And I would like to have somebody around me to spend my older days with.
Thank you, Netherlands.
Thank you.
And your next question is, if you could sit down with political leaders of the world to discuss the mental health crisis,
okay,
what would your message be for them?
I think, especially in the Netherlands, the youth is overlooked when it comes to mental health. During the pandemic, a lot of children and adolescents were sitting at home, not being able to go out, have fun. And in your youth, that's really something that you need to do. You need to explore the world. You need to find yourself. And if you are confined to your own room, like 4 walls, I feel like that's really difficult to do. So I would love to be able to speak with a political leader about mental health for youth as well, because that's definitely overlooked.
Thank you, Netherlands.
Thank you.
And good luck with Super Chat.
Yes.
Hi Vietnam, so good to see you again. Hello Kim.
Hello Evan, it's good to see you.
Your 3 questions. What would you do differently in life if you knew that nobody could judge you?
Actually, right now, I think I live my life with I don't care anybody judging me right now, because I know that we are all human. We have a strength and a weakness. So for me, I just authentic with myself. If I have a weakness, I just improve that, and I don't care what other people would judge me. Just be the best version of myself every day, to improve myself every day, to be the best version of myself.
Okay, thank you, Kim. Your next question is,
yes,
when you are 80 years old, what do you think would matter most to you in life?
I think the most matter in life when I'm 80 years old is the love, the people around me. My loved one, my family, my friends. That is something really important with me.
Thank you, Kim. Kim, your 3rd question is, if you could sit down with political leaders of the world to discuss the mental health crisis, what would your message be for them?
I think I need to tell them that they need to make the law more strict for the people who always talking on the social media, like they just like judges all the people, even they don't know all the people. So with the one who suffer from the crisis, I want them to deeply understand about their core value. They just focus on what they need to do and staying around with the one who they love and who give them the good comment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ivan.
And good luck.
Yes, thank you.
Hi Zambia, so great to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your 3 questions. What do you do differently in life if you knew that nobody could judge you?
I would probably eat all the food in the world with no care as to how I'll look.
All right. When you're 80 years old, what do you think would matter most to you in life?
I think the relationships I've built, the friends that I have, my family, and just having real people by my side.
If you could sit down with political leaders of the world to discuss the mental health crisis, what would your message be for them?
Absolutely. I live in a country where mental health is really not discussed. So one, I would love to partner up and work with them to be able to have a space that encourages mental health. Because I do believe part of mental health is also having a space where people can come and communicate openly about it and remove the stigma that's associated with it.
Thank you very much, Zambia, and good luck in Super Chat. See you soon.
Thank you.
I can't stop admiring Miss Supranational 2022 contestants. They're beautiful, they are smart, they are great speakers. I'm pretty much sure you feel the same about it, so don't forget to support them. Vote for your favorites. The link is in the description box below the video. Make sure you've downloaded the Miss Supranational app. It was really a great experience and I wish good luck to each and every one of them. See you soon. This is Miss Supranational 2022.